Hey everybody, it's Scotty from Scotty's Record Shop with another, the last installment of my December vinyl finds. Again, this was pretty much all records that were given to me by an anonymous donor, and it's greatly appreciated, almost as much as you guys watching these videos and subscribing to my channel. It's really cool that you guys do that. I'm going to blow through these. I've kept most of these. This is number 4, something like 80 albums or something, and this is probably going to be the bigger pile. I'll blow through them fairly quickly here. Great stuff. Start off with a Canadian who was one of us. He was a vinyl junkie. He collected a lot of vinyl in his time. He actually was my age, and he passed away, I don't know, a year or two ago. But great guitarist. I got a chance to see him live. The Jeff Healey Group. Their first record, again, from that collector. I can't get this. I'm not even going to waste my time getting this off. Vinyl is in great shape, though, and this is such a great album. What a loss. His death was such a loss. I really, really loved his version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps from his second album. Great, great, great stuff. Anyway, another Cat Stevens LP, Buddha in the Chocolate Box. Eventually, I'm going to do a Cat Stevens vinyl artist profile. I don't have everything yet. I've got most of his stuff, but there's a few other things, and I'm not actively searching. I just seem to find, every year I seem to find 2 or 3 more of his albums. It just kind of works out, but price was right on this one, Buddha in the Chocolate Box. And when I do an artist profile, I'll tell you the story about the title of that album. It's an interesting title. Sweet Passion. This was an Aretha Franklin album that came out in '77. A lot of people kind of trashed this album. It had a kind of a late 70s, mid 70s, really polished sound, but I really dug this album when I listened to it. It's in great shape too. I've got, I don't know, 15 or 16 Aretha Franklin, maybe even 20 now of her albums. I really like her stuff. This one was one I've been looking for a while, and I knew I'd eventually find it. And I'm glad I did. I found it as the price was right, you know. Donald Fagen's Nightfly again from that collector. And you know, the vinyl's in great shape, so it's a good album too from him. Moving on, this is a group from the early 70s. Eventually I'm going to find the album with their big hit single, Brother Louie, but I'm really starting to dig this group. The group was called The Stories. It had a song called Mammy Blue, which the people in the UK would know the song Mammy Blue, maybe not the Stories version of it, but I can't remember who did the original version of Mammy Blue that was a hit in England, but they did a version. It was issued here in America, and it just didn't do very well, but it's a great version of it, and a great song, Mammy Blue, and this was a good album from the Needle Drop that I did. It sounded really good. I haven't done a lot of research on them, so I don't know if this is their first album or not. The cool thing about this is, like, the piano keys are textured and titled Stories. This is on an earlier Kama Sutra label. So, but again, the Needle Drop, I haven't listened to it all the way through, but the Needle Drop, it was an interesting listen. So, you know, when I get some time and really just play the whole thing all the way through, I'll give you guys a report. But I would love to find the album with Brother Louie. Cool group, The Stories. I believe this lady's still married to Paul Simon. She was, anyway, at one point. I think she still is. Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. So goes, what, 88, I believe this was? 88, 89. Had this, first bought this on CD, actually. Way back in the day when it first came out. Don't know much else. I don't know what else these guys ever did after this, but this was a good record from them. I did a Bad Company video, and I didn't show this. I didn't have this one at the time, and it wasn't a huge deal. It was the best of greatest hits thing. 10 from 6. I got this. This is in mint shape. It's great. Irritated about this record for one reason. It's not 10 from 6. It's 10 from 5. There's nothing on here from Burning Sky. They didn't even use this on Burning Sky. They could have and should have. But Bad Company. 10 from 6. Don't know much about this one. Good King Bad. George Benson. Whenever I see George Benson, I try picking this stuff up. I don't know. This is 76, but I think it's kind of going to be more of an earlier vibe, like more instrumental. What a fantastic guitar player George Benson is. So I have not dropped the needle or anything on that. You know, it's a good record. These three I was stoked to find. You don't get these albums for free, usually. You don't get them for free in mint shape either. Two of them I had already, but they weren't in mint shape. They were from my collection from when I was a kid. And I thought, well, this is really kind of, you know, when I saw them and it was in that pile for free, I was like, oh my, mine. Van Halen's first album. Pretty much mint. And even to make it even better, the original Warner Brothers label, which wasn't around but for like, what, a year, if that, because Van Halen 2 was on the tannish Warner Brothers label, which I'm going to actually show you now because I've got a nice minty copy of VH2. And I'll show you the. But this is an original press of that too. It needs to be cleaned, but it's really just in superb condition. I wouldn't mind finding the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album, but that's really, really super hard to find. If I find that in my mailbox or I find that in a box of freebies or $1 records, I'll pick it up. But this was the most recent album, OU812. Again, the only problem with it is that sticker, but this is in mint shape. Really, really sweet vinyl. Some later Linda Ronstadt, I did my tribute to Linda Ronstadt and went up to what, 84, 85, but this is one that came out in 87. And a little bit of sticker goo, which I got to get off. But and again, it's got that darn thing right there, but nothing I can do about it. This is an upgrade because of the cover. Heart magazine. They do a really, really sweet version of Without You. Originally written by Peter Ham, Badfinger, and then done by Henry Nielsen. But they do a nice version of it on here. My cover is really severely damaged, so the vinyl looks really good on this one. So I have an 80s pressing of this one, but this is in good shape. I mean, fairly decent shape. The cover's got a little ring wear, VG Plus, and it's got the original inner sleeve, which is really cool. And it's on the original song. My favorite Heart album, by the way, Little Queen, 1977. My first copy of this was on A-Track, so it goes to show how far back we go. Really cool group. I've seen a few people show this in the VC in the past, and I had this album when I was younger, but lost it along the way. But Ozark Mountain Daredevils, not a bad album. Of course, they're most known for the song Jackie Blue, but they're really kind of a country rock kind of an outfit, as would be evident on the song If You Want to Get to Heaven, on that particular album. The one Pete Townshend album I got for free. I need a couple of other Pete Townshend albums. A couple of them, for sure. But this is a great one right here, White City. Again, it's got that little tag, but nothing I can do about that. Let me fix this silly little thing right here. Sorry about that, kitties. So anyway, I got a few more to go here. Let me see. I'm sorry about this delay, kids, but a couple more to go. Running out of battery life. We've got the Raiders, Indian Reservation, great. And we've got some Joe Jackson. It's a great Joe Jackson album. Big band stuff. I love big band music. So Joe Jackson did a lot of great stuff. Another Joe Jackson album, all from the same collector, as you can tell. And The first. I believe this was the first album. Joe Jackson. A couple more. The Bangles. Cool little group. A couple more. We're getting here. Best of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'm going to be doing an Emerson, Lake and Palmer vinyl video here pretty soon. Great. Really cool cover on that one. And I'll leave you with this one. We Are the World. Most of these were for free. Really, really cool. Alrighty, guys. Until next time, peace and love.